It's really interesting because I think his foreign policy has had some European leaders hopping, Adolfo. Let's be honest, they've been pretty concerned about a lot of things that have been happening. But I want to move on and look a little bit ahead. Trump has never failed to entertain us, has he? From his dancing on stage when it comes to YMCA. I mean, he's always almost got a great sense of humor. We can't forget that about Donald Trump. And like you said, he surprises all of us. But what do you think could define the next year coming up for President Donald Trump, 2026? We do know there's midterm elections. There's a lot to look forward to. So what, if you had your crystal ball, what do you think?
Well, Mike, you're right about the entertainment factor. We need to keep in mind most American politicians are that. They have been career politicians, statesmen. I'm not taking away from that. I've worked for them. I've worked on Capitol Hill. I've worked in administration. But President Trump is, at heart, an entertainer, a showman. He had television programs and so forth. And I do think that works to his advantage. President Reagan, who was an actor, once said that people criticized him by saying, "I can't believe an actor is president." And his response was, "I can't believe one is not in show business and not president." So I think that is a talent and works, again, very well. Keep in mind that President Zelensky was also an entertainer. However, back to your question about the next year, I think the domestic agenda will be in the forefront because of the midterms that you referenced. The big, beautiful bill and its impact will start to be felt by the American people in terms of lower taxes when they fill out their taxes in April of this coming year. So I think the domestic agenda and lowering prices, which is the term now being used by the Democrats and embraced by Republicans, affordability is going to be key. With gas prices and energy prices down, I think people will start to feel that. But I think the president's focus, you mentioned the MAGA base and so forth, will turn a little more inward. But we can't ignore the world either because we are the superpower, and not only in the theaters we talked about, whether they be Ukraine or Gaza, but globally. But his domestic agenda will be the priority in 2026.